Our corrections today. Today we talked about the meaningful workplace design. Gumji, you said, what were we talking about? You said you have your own personal what? We were talking about something, and you said you have your own personal, and you didn't finish the sentence. It was incomplete. So I can't remember what it was now. I think it was something in the office that you had something that was your own personal something, maybe your own personal cubicle or workspace. But anyways, the correction is it was incomplete. You have your own personal, and then you should have the noun, like personal something, like personal workspace or personal. Gosh, I can't remember. I'm sorry. Next, you said I want to go home every 5-ish. So I think you meant that. Every day at 5 o'clock or every day around 5-ish, I want to go home. Next, Gyeongsuk. Our office is 20th floor in Yoido IFC. So our office is on the 20th floor in the IFC in Yoido. Or, I'm sorry, our office is on the 20th floor of the IFC, IFC 1, I guess, in Yoido. And then you said you were talking about there was a canteen, right? You said just alone in quiet time. So that was also incomplete. So I want to be alone, or I guess just to be alone and have some quiet time maybe would work. Or it's great to be just alone and have some quiet time. Song? His major and his architect, of course. He majored in architect or in architecture, or you can say he is an architect, maybe. But he's an architect, or he majored in architecture. His company spent a huge money last year. So his company spent a huge sum of money, or a lot of money. And then you said, "My first impression is wow. My first impression was wow. My 2 foots could freezing out after work. My feet were freezing after work." Heijin? I could say we have a great humanity or something like that. You were talking about your company culture. I could say that that's really hard to describe because you were saying that you didn't really agree with the concept of saying that they were like a family. And so trying to find a synonym for that is really difficult because maybe I could say that we get along well, or we have great chemistry, or we're very well connected. We have great, maybe we have great synchronicity, like we synchronize. So maybe we sync very well, SYNCH, sync. Maybe without the H. I'm going to have to look that up. But anyways, we synchronize well. Yeah, we're very well synchronized. Boyan? One thing you said earlier that I wanted to correct the pronunciation of was you said zone, but you said it as Joan. So for a lot of people, I can understand that the pronunciation of the Z can be a little bit confusing. So yeah, that's more of a like Z sound. So zone. And then you said getting on time in the office become earlier. So you were saying that because everybody wants to come to the office earlier. So coming to the office earlier has become the new normal. sometimes we say, like, when there's a new habit that everybody's doing, we call it the new normal. So getting to the office on time, getting to the office earlier has become the new normal. And then last, you said we have a rarely woman in the laboratory. We rarely see women in the laboratory, or it's rare to have women in the laboratory. And those are your corrections.